What's up everybody, welcome back to me, Ted Gaming. My name is Roland and today we're going to be discussing the top 10, or rather 10, glove and knife combinations under 300 euros. Now there are a few philosophical questions that are to be asked here. The most important one is, which one do you prioritize? This is an interesting discussion that I would like your input on. So if you're watching this, be sure to let me know that in the comment section down below, because I always say that it's a good idea to prioritize gloves over knives because you see the gloves more, and then you can do some nice combinations with your other skins if you are into that. It was quite a tough selection because there are a lot of options out there, a lot of good options, and feel free to help me out in the comments in case you have a combination that would fit into that budget and you do not see that in my list. So that being said, let's go ahead and have a look at these beautiful skins. So as I previously stated, this will be a random order just because it is super tough to place these, and I don't necessarily feel that one is much better than the other one. So I just feel that these are the top 10 picks and some bonuses, which are a very good option if you are into this budget. Now the first one will be the Hydro Gloves, case hardened in field tested form. Combine that with either the Ursus knife or the Bowie knife, also in case hardened mode, in field tested wear. Now I think this is a no-brainer. It fits the budget very well. The blue on the gloves will go very well with the blue that is on your knife depending on your luck, and also not only that, but the yellow part of the knife will go very well with the color of the glove, the color of the snakes on the glove, and overall the skin color on the glove. I think this is a really nice combination. Whether you choose the Ursus knife or the Bowie knife, it's up to you. Both options are good. I would go for the Bowie knife personally, but that's just me. It's all up to you. So let's move on into the next option, which is the field tested stained butterfly knife with the can I get no, you better baby, with the driver gloves convoy in well-worn form. I think this is a very good, sick combination. It's prettier than most out there, which include a cheaper butterfly knife. You have a butterfly knife and it will actually go well with your glove. The backhand of the driver gloves, I think, is similar, not completely the same, but similar enough so that it makes for a nice combo. Also, I just feel that stained pattern is underrated, and considering that you will be able to have a butterfly knife in this budget and to have a glove, I think this is a very nice combo. Next up, we have the Bloodhound gloves in the bronzed form, battle scarred condition. Combine that with a vanilla Ursus knife is a very good looking skin combination. The handle of the knife is somewhat similar to the gold pattern on the glove. It's not quite the same, but it's similar enough. And then the color of the blade goes very well with the color of the skull on the gloves. It's clean. It's somewhat clean, I think. I like most of the vanilla knives. The Ursus knife is one of them. Not a big fan of the animations that the Ursus knife has, but in this combination I would go for it if that was in my budget. Up next, we have the Moto Gloves POW in battle scar condition, which are, let me tell you, in higher conditions, in lower float, these gloves are absolutely beautiful, and even in the battle scarred condition they still hold up quite well. So pair that bad boy up with the Navaja knife Fade in factory new condition, and you have quite a good combination there. I know that the Navaja knives are not the best knives and are not the most popular knives, but in this combination I think it goes very well. The handle of the knife goes very nicely with the back part of the glove, and also the Fade pattern goes decently enough with the glove, which would make this for a very colorful yet very tasteful combination when it comes to the driver gloves overtake in well-worn form. Combine it with the Huntsman knife Tiger Tooth in factory new, or if you would prefer a different knife, you could also go for the driver gloves in battle scarred condition with a factory new Bowie knife also tiger tooth. Now personally, I'm not a big fan of the huntsman knife, although my first knife ever was a blue steel huntsman knife. Personally, I would go for the Bowie knife because I just like the knife better. It's a big knife, so if you are into yellow skins, if you are into the tiger tooth color pattern, you will be able to stare at it all day long, and it obviously goes super well with the overtake gloves, so you have quite a banger there if you are into the yellow knives. So now that we have the yellow out of the way, let's move on to the red on the top 10, which will be occupied by the Sport Gloves Bronze Morph in Battle Scarred condition, which is not a big downgrade considering how similar the Battle Scarred looks to the Field Tested and so on and so forth. Combine that with a Falchion Crimson Web Low Float Field Tested knife, and I think you have a decent combination here. It's not the perfect combination, but when it comes to red loadouts, with these two skins, it can be an expensive adventure. You could, if you are lucky enough, I guess, you could replace the gloves for something like the Crimson Web Specialist gloves, but that would be in the Battle Scarred condition, which is not the best looking. I think the Bronze Morph looks a little bit better than the Specialist Crimson Web glove in the Battle Scarred condition. That is a important specification there. Now, I do dig the Falchion knife Crimson Web a lot, especially because you'll be able to get it in a decent float, even in field tested, so it will look quite nice going hand in hand. And then from there you can develop your loadout depending on which color you prefer. I'm guessing it's gonna be red. You can get some other red cheap knives that would go well with the gloves, or you can go for a green loadout with these gloves, so you have options. Now, if you are into some black skins, some more default-ish or slash very clean skins, we have a good option here for you, and that comes in the Moto Gloves Eclipse in Battle Scarred condition, granted. Combine that with an M9 Blue Steel, well worn, and I think you have quite a clean and beautiful combination there. It's all black, excepting the degradation on the Battle Scarred gloves and the yellow line there, but overall I think this is a good looking combo. You get an M9 for this money with the glove. I think that's pretty respectable, because we all know that M9s can get out of hand when it comes to price on the higher end. And yeah, I think this is a banger. If this is all that you want to invest in your skins, that will be also it will be okay, because most of the default skins are black. Up next, we have the Moto Gloves Boom in the field tested condition, with the flip knife Black Laminate also field tested. Now I think this glove goes very well with the Black Laminate knives because of the back handle, the color of the back handle, and in the palm in some areas of the gloves that go very well with the handle of the knife. Also, the color of the blade is somewhat similar, and I think this is quite a good option here. And you have another option with the same gloves in well-worn condition, granted, but the difference is not that big. You can go for the well-worn gloves and for the Bowie knife stained in field-tested condition. It's up to you. I don't know which one I would prefer, to be honest with you. I like the Bowie knife a little bit more than the flip knife, but I like the Black Laminate pattern a little bit more than I do the stained. So I could go on forever on this subject. I think both options are beautiful and are viable for you. Up next, we have something special, something different, something out of the box, and that is no gloves, more exactly the default gloves, with the M9 Black Laminate or the Bayonet Autotronic in field tested mode, or if you can get one, a low float field tested Crimson Web Bayonet. Now I think, especially on the T side, like there is a combination of the black gloves which I like a lot, and you don't get it all the time, but if you want to get it all the time, you can get an agent which is like 50 cents that has those gloves, and I think all these knives that I have talked about previously will go very well with the T-sided gloves and also with the CT dark blue gloves. Up next, we have the Bloodhound gloves Snake Bite in the Battle Scarred condition with the Bowie knife Tiger Tooth. Now I think this combination is a no-brainer for obvious reasons. I mean, even the handle of the Bowie knife looks somewhat like the skin of a snake, and obviously the snake bite is a snake bite. But also there are some golden combination colors here on the gloves, which would obviously go very well with the knife, and hence this combination is here. I'm gonna throw in 2 bonuses here. First off, it will be the Hydro Gloves Rattler in field tested condition with a bayonet black laminate field tested. I think for obvious reasons the black pattern on the gloves I think will go very well with the black laminate bayonet, and I'm just a big sucker for black laminate knives, man. I think they're super underrated. The bayonet, actually the simple bayonet, looks like almost the best out of them. And the bonus number 2 will be the hand wrapped duct tape in field tested condition with the bayonet freehand in minimal wear. You can get a minimal wear freehand if you're lucky enough, and I think this combination would go well because the glove and the handle of the knife go fairly well, and also the finishing touches, the gray color of the knife on the blade, I think is very similar to the glove color, so that would be a really nice combination. And you would also have some purple, so if you're a purple guy like myself, then this is a very, very good combination that will not break the bank and will grant you some jealous individuals out there when they will see what a nice combination you have. Guys, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this. I hope you found something useful in this, at least something entertaining out of this. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider to hit the like button and maybe share the channel with your friends if you want to help me grow this beautiful channel that might make it or break it this year. I wish everybody a lovely day, lovely morning, lovely evening, depending on where you are and how you are. Stay safe and always stay strong.